Hi, my name is Dan Malone, and I'm just posting this recording just to reply to a specific question in section 1.16 about grapefruit juice and a class of drugs called statins. So the specific question was that the person was unclear about statins and grapefruit, in that if statins are broken down by these enzymes in the liver called CYPs, and grapefruit juice inhibits this process, isn't that actually a good thing because you're increasing the amount of the drug in the blood? And that's actually true. It's a really good question. So as I mentioned, atorvastatin is metabolized by these enzymes in the liver, and when we take atorvastatin, we get this sort of effect in terms of blood concentration. And when we plot blood concentration of drug over time, then a person takes a tablet here, and then the blood concentration goes up, and say this might be, say 24 hours later. And so that's what we want, because if we think of what the therapeutic range might be in terms of lowering cholesterol levels, it might fit within this sort of range. So that's a person taking atorvastatin without taking any grapefruit juice. So if a person takes atorvastatin and has a glass of grapefruit juice as well, because the grapefruit juice is inhibiting the breakdown of atorvastatin, then you get this sort of an effect occurring. So the level of atorvastatin in the blood is much greater, and this is potentially not good for the person because we've exceeded this range here in terms of what the therapeutic level of atorvastatin is in the blood. And so we're getting up into the side effect range up here where yes, side effects can occur below this line too, but if a person has blood concentrations of atorvastatin up in this sort of range, then they're much more likely to get side effects such as nausea and muscle pain, which are some side effects that are associated with taking statins. So theoretically, if a person was to take atorvastatin with grapefruit juice religiously every day, they could potentially lower their dose of statin and stay within this therapeutic range. And so if you draw it out a bit further, so if this is your 24-hour period, and so then if a person is taking one tablet a day, then hopefully they will stay within this therapeutic range over time. And if they take grapefruit juice, as I mentioned, then we'll get these higher amounts of atorvastatin in the blood. But if one was to lower the dose of atorvastatin, then you could potentially stay within this range. And I'm obviously not advocating that a person does this because of the fact that you don't know whether you're going to be taking grapefruit juice every day or not, I guess. So the general consensus is to not take grapefruit juice with atorvastatin to ensure that you stay within this therapeutic window, if you like, of atorvastatin concentrations in the blood. I hope this has been of use to you.